Hello everyone, it's Monday. Happy Monday. I hope that you had an absolutely outstanding weekend and that your Monday is off to an incredible start. We are on week 4 of our practice, and because we're on week 4, we're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to continue with our practice of focusing on the different spiritual laws assigned to each day. We're going to continue our practice with bringing the chakras into our awareness so that we can keep these chakras open, so that we can achieve and become the fullest expression of ourselves. And in addition to that, each week I'm going to share with you a different strategy, a different tool or practice to incorporate into your day. Now, these practices and tools and strategies may or may not directly connect with the law or the practice of the law of the day, and yet these are tools and strategies that we all need to be able to navigate through the dynamics of life. Some of the strategies that I'll be sharing with you are from my book called The Inside Edge, 21 Insights to Align Your Success. And others will be just tools and strategies that I have come to learn over the years and have applied and have met with success. And because I am not unique in any way, shape, or form, what works for me is likely that there will be a very high probability that these tools and strategies will work for you as well. So that's what I've got planned. Today is Monday, so it is the practice of the law of giving and receiving, and we all know now from all the videos that we've been able to see over the past 4 weeks that today is the day that we are looking to serve and help other people. What can we bring to other people? What can we do to make somebody's day just a little bit better and a little bit brighter as a result of our appearance into their life experience? So that's what I want you thinking about. The flip side of that is the receiving part. Today, at the end of the day, or throughout the day, I'd like you to think about all the things that you're grateful for. Attaching ourselves to and bringing our attention to the beautiful blessings that we have completely aligns us with the law of giving and receiving. When we give our full attention and experience and focus to the blessings in our life, we are directly connecting ourselves with gratitude and connecting with that energy field of receiving. So by looking at it and focusing on the things that went well over the day, the blessings, the beautiful experiences that we have, the things that make our life as beautiful as it is, will certainly open up ourselves to the fact that we will receive more because we will attract to us more things to be grateful for. So I want you to be thinking about that. I do hope that most of you have implemented the strategy of keeping a gratitude journal so that this way you can remind yourself, with life as dynamic as it is from time to time and all of the disturbances and turbulence that we experience from time to time, we can get caught up in that as if it's the undertow. And bringing ourselves or stepping away from the process and looking at all of the blessings is a beautiful way to connect with today's practice. Today is also the chakra that's associated with today is the heart chakra. So we should be thinking emerald green, and we should be thinking about peace and harmony and love and laughter. And if we're not experiencing those things, we got to call our attention and our focus to the mantra that's associated with today's chakra, which is yum, yum. That will help us to keep the energy field open so that we can experience more peace and harmony in our lives as we move forward each day. Okay, so that's the practice as it pertains to the universal laws. The new item that I want to share with you today has to do with our mind. I have known for a very, very long time that we have this incredible personal power that we can tap into. And our mind is just an extraordinary apparatus which allows us to do magical things. When we give our conscious attention to the muscles, or what I call the mind muscles, and the mind muscles are really like every other muscle that we have. The more attention we give to our mind muscles, or our regular muscles, the stronger they get. And when we do not give our attention to our regular muscles or our mind muscles, they work against us. They begin to atrophy. So today I want to call your attention to what I call the mind muscles. And these are things that are going to help us. These are tools that are going to help us to move through life's dynamics more effectively by taking charge and really tapping into our own personal power. Now, there's an acronym for them, and I like to say that you are, R is the first part of the acronym, wimpy, ending with an I, when we are not strengthening our mind muscles. R, wimpy, is the acronym for the mind muscles. So the first one, R, reason, our ability to discern. We have this beautiful gift that we are able to think. We are able to look at information, size up events, see what's happening, and make an informed decision. That's our ability to reason, our ability to discern, our ability to exercise judgment. The only way that we can strengthen this muscle is to begin thinking about some of the things that we're doing, some of the beliefs that we have. Where did they come from? Whose beliefs are they? And where do we stand? That to me is our ability to reason. Definitely a muscle worthy of strengthening. The next one, W, is our will, our ability to focus, our ability to remain on course, on target, in alignment with the things that we want to achieve. The things being behaviors. Sometimes we start off on something new and we don't see results right away. And then what happens is we start to lose interest and we think it's not working. Developing our will, our ability to focus, being vigilant, being committed, being diligent in our practice of these are the things that I know inside of myself, whether I'm seeing them externally or not, by giving my full attention to these things, I know that I will make progress. That's will. I stands for imagination. Our imagination, this is what we get to use to co-create. You know, this is part of Thursday's practice where we sit down and we pay attention to what it is that we want to achieve in our life. We have to use our imagination. We have to engage our imagination so that we can think outside of the box. We can be creative as to our approach to life and what we're going to do to achieve the things that we most desire. The beautiful thing about the imagination is there are no limitations in the imagination. So the head trash, we can completely shut down and take it offline. Everything is possible when we continue to develop our imagination. Memory is the next mind muscle, and memory is all about our ability to recall information. So as we go through the day, lots of people, the older we get, we really are not developing our memory. We're not paying attention to all the things that are happening, and then so many people say, well, I just don't have a good memory, or I just can't remember people's names. The reason we can't is because we're not really trying to. So a good practice that I like to do is think about the things, the events that have just taken place, kind of replay them in my own mind. I mentioned this actually in the post yesterday. To just replay them in my mind so that I don't lose sight of where I was today or what I experienced today. That practice in and of itself will help us to develop our memory and help us to be actively engaged in what has taken place so that we can make better decisions, invoke our ability to reason, and determine what our next steps may be. And the only way we can do that is by remembering what took place in the first place. So memory. The P, the next mind muscle, stands for perception, our ability to perceive information. This is all about our ability to decipher and look at the lens that we are taking information in. Our ability to perceive information comes in through different filters and lenses, and our job is to make sure that we take a look at how the information is coming in the first place, and then taking the time to actively, consciously look at different perspectives that also may exist, because what we may naturally gravitate to based on our own experiences may not be the only way, and we may be missing out on opportunity. So developing our ability to perceive information in different ways will serve us beautifully. And finally, the last mind muscle is our intuition. And if you know this too, that this is also one of the energy fields. It's the sixth chakra. And intuition is our ability to take in energy that's in feeling form, not necessarily in thinking form. The value and benefit of being able to develop this muscle is tuning into the whispers, tuning into the very subtle feeling cues that are coming in through our internal navigation system, and paying attention to the decisions that we're making, our ability to reason or exercise judgment in response to them. Are we ignoring them, or are we honoring them? Developing our intuition, by developing our intuition, what we will do is we will increase our level of confidence, because we will begin to realize that just because we don't have all of the concrete information we may be looking for, we will become more self-reliant on the feelings that we are picking up and make better decisions as a result of it. So as you go through today and you're thinking about the law of giving and receiving, and you're thinking about being peaceful, and you're thinking about your fourth chakra of the heart, and the things that you're experiencing in your life, I want you to be thinking about your mind muscles. Are you wimpy? Wimpy is the acronym for these mind muscles. Pay attention to them. Start to develop them, and start to see how strengthening these muscles are going to make a huge difference in your life experience and your journey toward the things that you most desire in your life. So good luck with your practice today. I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day, and I look forward to checking in with you tomorrow. Bye!